Good girl going bad. Take 3. Action.
Hey, it's Shawn Capelle here, and hope you liked my umbrella dance. The reason I was dancing with the umbrella is there is a product most insurance companies, auto and home insurance companies offer, which is called a personal liability umbrella. And if you have your auto insurance and home insurance with the same company, you should qualify for a liability umbrella as long as your auto insurance and home insurance bodily injury limits are high enough. And I just wanted to quickly explain why an umbrella may be something you're interested in. Let's take your car insurance first of all. If you insure your car, let's say with American Family, it's very possible that your auto insurance bodily injury limit is $250,000 per person. So that means when you're driving the car that we insure and you're going down the road, if you have a friend with you in the passenger seat of your car, they'd be covered by your bodily injury if you were responsible for an accident. If you're driving down the road and a pedestrian jumps out in front of you, we would cover under the bodily injury section for that pedestrian as well. And then also a lot of times we think of it as someone in a different vehicle. So you're going down the road, maybe this time of year you slip on ice and you accidentally hit them. It is your fault. If they're injured, we owe under the bodily injury section. It's very possible that without an umbrella, the most we could pay for any one person is $250,000. That sounds like a lot of money, but what we're covering for that person who's injured is their medical costs from start to finish because of this accident, resulting from this accident. And we're also covering and protecting you as our customer in the event that there's a lawsuit brought against you. So people sue for pain and suffering, quality of life changing issues, lost wages for time off of work. Let's take a young person, let's say they're 30 years old, and now they have a brain injury as a result of the car accident. They used to have a professional occupation where they really needed to be able to think in order to make the money that they made to support their family. If they can't do that now for the next 30 years, a lawyer's going to look to include that lost wages for those 30 years as part of the settlement. So that's where an umbrella can help out. Instead of us being limited at $250,000, what we can do is with an umbrella, we can supply you with an extra $1 million. So when we supply you with an extra $1 million, what that means is now, instead of having just $250,000, we can actually cover you for $1,250,000 per person and $1,500,000 per accident. So $1.25 million would be the most for any one person in a car accident with an umbrella. 1.5 would be the most total. That means if more than one person is hurt. Over on the home insurance side of things, it's very common for people to have $300,000. So same sort of thing this time of year. It's particularly icy, and so someone slips on the steps, they break their hip. $300,000 isn't enough. Now we have an extra $1 million, so our coverage will go all the way up to $1,300,000. So, you know, a lot of times people think insurance is expensive, but you know, it really isn't. For this umbrella product, it's about $15 per month, and the reason why an umbrella is so important is we all want to retire someday, right? We all want to have money set aside for retirement. And a lawsuit like this, if you lose, you could lose everything that we can't cover. So let's say it's a $500,000 lawsuit. Without an umbrella, we'd be able to pay $250,000, but the other $250,000 would be your responsibility. Whereas if we have an umbrella, now you don't have any personal financial problems. So that's the benefit of an umbrella. Talk to the insurance professional that you trust. And thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.